My way was to be the clown. That was my survival in this pack of kids, and two parents that worked, so it was quite a chaotic group. And it started out as a love of performing just as an extension of a social thing. And I never really trained that much. I really trained by doing. I just never decided on being an actor. I just gravitated towards situations and people. And then after a certain amount of time, I said, well, I guess I'm an actor. First time I was paid for being an actor, I was probably 13 years old, but it was a community theater. It was a local, semi-professional theater.
Yeah.
Paid very good,
And then New York, you spent how long on stage in New York?
Well, I had a company called the Booster Group in New York for basically 27 years, and it continues. And that was my day-to-day life. That was my factory. That was my life. And then occasionally they'd allow me to sneak off and make a movie now and then.
How did you first come to sneak off to make a movie? How did that happen?
Someone came and saw me in a theater show in New York City, and they asked me to be in this movie. And if you follow cinema, it, interestingly enough, was the first film of Catherine Bigelow, a very small film called The Loveless. And she said, "Do you want to do this thing?" And I thought, my identity was totally being a theater actor. And I said yes, and I loved it immediately. I loved that relationship with the camera. I loved the pace of work and certain kind of rituals, how the mysteriousness of being on a set.
You had actually